Welcome back. I'm Michael Bull, and this is the Commercial Real Estate Show. We have some great shows coming up for you, including LinkedIn Mastery for business leaders and Sustainability for health and profit. Don't miss a show of special value to you. Sign up for a once-a-week email announcing the show topic at commercialrealestateshow.com. Well, today we're exploring the world of crowdfunding. Well, now we'll hear about a new service I think you'll find very interesting. Please welcome Roy Abrams, CEO with RealConnex. Roy, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Michael. Great to be here.
Well, RealConnex has been referred to as Match.com meets LinkedIn meets the App Store for real estate professionals. What's that all about?
Well, Michael, every real estate deal, every real estate transaction brings together 10 professional groups: a developer or sponsor, investor, lender, design, build, engineering, advisory, brokerage, and insurance. RealConnex is the first site of its kind in the world that aims to match these parties together around the transaction against very precise characteristics. That's the Match.com part of it. In terms of the LinkedIn, we deploy all the LinkedIn social paradigms of connecting and matching people, but only insofar as it supports the transaction. So with RealConnex, very advanced, sophisticated matching and networking. The App Store part of it is where we aggregate all the various research applications, software, SaaS systems that are out there. We try and bring it together in one venue.
Okay. And what are the geographic areas that the site covers and price range or types of properties?
So this is a very much a business-to-business site. Mm-hmm. The general range of transactions is commercial real estate. It's national. It's all asset classes. If you're a professional, real estate professional, this is the site for you. As I mentioned, all asset classes.
Okay. And geographically?
Geographically, it's a national site. We'll be rolling out initially around the key U.S. gateways, and then it'll be a national solution. And of course, later in the year, international.
Okay, so if it's for all those 10 groups around commercial real estate, then it's for all of our listeners, right? It's for REITs, it's for developers, it's for brokers, it's for maybe landowners that have some land they want to have developed. It's really for everyone.
It sure is. It will provide a range of interconnecting capabilities that have never been possible before.
So it must be expensive for those people to get started on the site.
Not at all. This is what we call in the tech talk a freemium model. It's pretty much free for everyone to use. There are and there will be some premium features as we go along. But initially, everybody's in, you sign up, you register, and you're on your way.
Okay, so run me through a scenario. Say I'm a developer and I've got a project I want to get going, and I want to build an office tower in New York, and I need all those professionals. I'd like to have some investors. I'm concerned about confidentiality. I've kind of used to the way I do things.
Absolutely.
So what do I do, and how do you handle that concern for confidentiality?
So that's a very key point of the site. And the way we tackle that, or the way we describe that, we say RealConnex is a site that takes all the confidentialities, sensitivities of the old world and translates that to an online paradigm. The way you used to doing deals is the way offline is the way you should be doing deals online. And RealConnex provides all the elements that you need to be able to get a project out there, enough detail of a project out there, without betraying any of the confidentialities. You then can decide who you engage with and how you engage with who you engage.
Okay, so I can control what is out there and who sees it, right?
Absolutely. You can control who sees you. You can control the environment within which people see you.
Okay, so what is the transformation here? What is this site going to do for commercial real estate practitioners?
We think that this is going to fundamentally change the way transactions gets done. Mm-hmm. Insofar as it's going to be transactions are going to happen much faster, much quicker, and much more effectively. The old way of doing deals is through the network, the old buddy network. You build your environment through networking, you find new contacts. It's a time-consuming process. This aims to take the transaction process and shrink it, make it happen much quicker, much faster, and perhaps much more effectively. And by the way, with a range of much broader options than you've ever had before.
A lot of people are very singular focused, Roy. I mean, maybe they're just interested in multifamily. Maybe they're just interested in the Southeast, and maybe they're just interested in investing in projects that are new and in the Southeast and they're 100 units plus. Can you get to that kind of focus for users?
Absolutely. We all understand that real estate is a regional activity. It happens at the local level. The site's been designed to reflect that, not only at the local level, but people have their own specializations. The whole construct of the site supports entirely that methodology. You decide what asset classes, you decide what activities, and you can constrict your activities within RealConnex just to that.
Yeah, and I've seen the site. It's pretty incredible. You know, the amount of detail that you've put in there, and it's also very intuitive. You know, I really liked how intuitive it is, and the fact that you can get in there and get rolling with this free. It's pretty incredible. Well, we're going to take a short break here. We're going to have more from Roy Abrams with RealConnex. I think you're going to like what you hear, so stay with us. I'm Michael Bull. This is the Commercial Real Estate Show. We'll be right back. The Commercial Real Estate Show is brought to you in part by your friends at Bull Realty. When your business requires proven performance, visit bullrealty.com or call 800-408-BULL. Welcome back. I'm Michael Bull, and this is the Commercial Real Estate Show. Are you invited to send us questions? You can send them to info@creshow.com. Each business day, I answer a question on video. We post it on the Twitter account, Ask Michael Bull, and the YouTube channel, Commercial Real Estate Show. Be sure and check it out. Well, today we're exploring the world of crowdfunding, and we're talking with Roy Abrams, CEO with RealConnex, which is a site that offers a lot more than crowdfunding. And Roy, how can this site make the real estate business more efficient?
Michael, we are deploying a lot of very interesting new methodologies, fundamentally new methodologies, bringing them into the real estate world. The site itself has a paradigm of registering you, your company, and a range of your services. So different from most else that is out there, you register these distinct various elements. By registering a particular service, we then allow you to build full ecosystems around particular service groupings. You can go out using the tool and invite people, groups, profile groups, by the way, to come and follow that service, participate in discussions around that service. In other words, you can register multiple services, you can build multiple ecosystems and have multiple discussions around those services, but at least then you as a service provider know you're talking to a very, very qualified audience.
All right, and I think that's a little different than most people think of, maybe like LinkedIn. I mean, with the details that are quick to use on your site, as I've seen it, and very intuitive, you can really get down to really who you want in that group, right? Exactly what kind of deals they do, where, what price range, whether they're a developer or a principal, all those sorts of details, right?
Absolutely. And that is one of the suite of services we offer on what we call our business development tools. Mm-hmm. The business development tools allow you to, in a very granular manner, define your audience across that ecosystem, who you want to be informing a discussion with, determine the kind of profile of the user in terms of where they play. In other words, you as a service provider can choose the very specific profile of your client, form up the group, send out a message, and attract them to that service. Very different from anything else that's out there.
And if you're a developer, sponsor of a new transaction, you can also be real particular about who has access to it and who sees it, and then they've kind of what would you call it, knock on your door, and you give them permission to come in and see that information, right?
Absolutely. Very important. If you're a developer, for example, or a sponsor putting out a deal, before you put out details of that deal, you want to know who you're talking to. You want to understand the credentials of that person. So put out the deal, get the information back, you determine who you talk to and the basis upon which you talk to them.
What's another premium feature that people would like?
The range of them, there's one in particular which I enjoy a lot, being a developer and always having a range of limited partners to manage. We have what we call our investor management platform. I bring on all my limited partners onto the platform. The term we use is I upload once, I communicate many. Instant communication to a range of limited partners.
Excellent. What's a closing tip you could share with our listeners and viewers, Roy?
Well, we think we have something very exciting. I'd welcome all listeners of the CRE show to come to the site, register. I'll provide them 1 year's free full site access. Just use the code CRE when you come to the site. That's at www.RealConnex, RealConnex.com.
Roy, thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you joining us here in Studio One.
Thank you very much, Michael.
All right, well, thank you. And you've got the website there. I have seen it. You should go check it out. It is very interesting, and you know, the analogy of those 3 social media sites isn't even really fair to it. If you're in the commercial real estate industry, do check it out. We're invited to join us next week. The show is called LinkedIn Mastery for Business Leaders. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Michael Bull. Until next week, be sure that you always lead, learn, and laugh, and join us for the Commercial Real Estate Show.
The Commercial Real Estate Show is brought to you by Atlanta Office Liquidators, new and used furniture liquidators, France Media, publications and conferences, and Bull Realty Commercial Brokerage, a great place to do business. For more information on these companies or to access additional podcasts, videos, or blogs, visit commercialrealestateshow.com.